Hey guys, it is John C. Morley here, serial entrepreneur. Welcome to IFYL Inspirations for Your Life. I am John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur, and your podcast coach. Thanks so much for popping in here on IFYL tonight, which is, yes, Wednesday, October 11th, 2023. If you're new here, well, why don't you grab that smartphone for me? It only takes a second. And when you do that, what I'd like you to do is launch the camera app, point over the QR code like so. Touch the yellow lips. You'll get my link tree as easy as that. If you're not watching me, but you're listening only, then go to believemeachieve.com for more of my amazing, inspiring creations. Whether you're here at 9:30 p.m., 9:30 a.m., 12 noon, 12 midnight, 4 a.m., 4 p.m., potato. Thank you so much for making it your choice to stop in and get your daily dose of motivation from me, John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur, and your podcast coach. All right, let's get into our master topic. You know, we start on Saturday, we roll through the weekend, we finish up, ladies and gentlemen, yes, on a Friday. Here we go. How to love yourself is the master topic, but the granular topic of this is Awaken Your Potential, a guide journey to transformation, Series 2, Show 41, Episode 5. Really, really cool. But before we do get into the whole heart of the show, because I know everybody wants to know that, what I want to do, ladies and gentlemen, is tell you what I do, because I think that's pretty important. First, I want to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, that we are now opening our show up to some select sponsors that we feel would align well with our brand and get your message out to some very interesting people that will want to buy from you. All right. I am John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur, and I'm your podcast coach and specialist in helping businesses tell a story that leads to them growing, being more scalable, and profitable. Yeah, that's who I am. All right. So let's get right into the thick of this. So when we think about this topic, you know, there's a lot that goes into this topic, I'm sure you guys know. And the one thing about this topic I think that's interesting is that I will tell you that to love yourself, we need to keep track. So we can start a journal, whether that's on paper or maybe that's digitally, like a digital journal. And so when you do that, you're able to like look back on things, right? And when you look back on things, I think your life can really change tremendously. I mean, like tremendously, really tremendously. Now, you might be questioning that, but what does it mean to you? I think what it means to you is that you've got to love and respect yourself. Okay? You've got to love and you've got to respect yourself. If you don't, then I feel that it could be a big problem. All right? So, when we talk about a journal, people say to me, John, what the heck is a journal? What is a journal? Well, so a journal is a personal record of occurrences, experiences, and reflections kept on a regular basis in a diary type format. It's an official record of daily proceedings, such as a legislative body can use them. It's also a ship's log. We're talking more of the first definition. And I'll tell you that, you know, when you put things down on paper, the fact that you're putting thought into them, the fact that you're focusing on them, attracts them to you. That sounds pretty remarkable, but it is the truth, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it is the truth. It is absolutely the truth. And so I'll tell you that this might seem like something that you're on the fence about. But you can't just make the journal for one day and then expect it to do something in your life. You can't do that. You have to do this with consistency. And you need to enjoy what you're doing. You can't do it because, like, oh, I have to do it. No, then it's not going to work. You've got to do it because you want to do it, because you want to get somewhere in life, right? Whenever we make something fun, it's very easy to do, right? When it's a task, it's like, oh, I got to do that again. I got to do that again. I got to do that again. But I'm like, oh, I gotta, I gotta write a journal. And in that journal, I'm going to talk about things like things I'm grateful for. Hint, hint, right? Think about things you're grateful for. Think about things that you're grateful for. And I will tell you that it is pretty amazing. I mean, really amazing, right? What are you grateful for? Did I catch you off guard with that? I think the biggest thing is that when you know you can be grateful for something, more things in your life show up that you can become grateful for. So, a journal is one way to celebrate how grateful you are that something or someone is in your life. That's a great thing you could use for a journal. So, you can use a journal to even celebrate other people's victories. Because when we rejoice in other people's victories, we actually have many of our own to celebrate. I know that's crazy. I will tell you that when you can understand the power of a journal, you can start to harness what success is. When you can understand the power of a journal, you can then understand what success is. Remember, I said before, ladies and gentlemen, success is not a destination, it is a journey. It's a journey. It's a very big journey, a fun journey. And I will tell you that if you can understand that life is meant to be celebrated, but it's also meant to be reflected upon. If you understand that much, then I feel that you'll appreciate not only what your potential can be, but what other people's potential is. And you might be sitting there or lying on the bed and saying, John, I really don't get this. So I'm telling you today, or I'm suggesting, I should say, I'm not telling you, I'm suggesting that you start a journal. And in that journal, I would love you to just write down how your day went. Even if your day didn't go as well as you wanted to, who cares? Celebrate it. Okay? Celebrate the good things that went right. Note them down. Reflect on your journal later on the day or in the week. Like, all right, well, next time I should do this. Now, we're all human, so we're not perfect. And we have to accept that a flaw or a mistake happens with us, on us, or a part of us, or with others. And we have to take that with a grain of salt. We have to realize that our flaws that we come up with or that we see, they're no big deal. They are no big deal. They are no big deal. I think the reason that it's no big deal is because it's a bump in the road, right? But it's not meant for you to focus all your attention. Remember, whatever we focus our attention on, we get more of in our life. Whatever we focus our attention on, we get more of in our life. And you might be saying, hey, John, I don't believe that. Well, you don't have to believe it, but it happens. And so when we think about our life and we think about the fact that, flaws exist, mistakes are made, right? We want to learn from our mistakes. We don't want to harp on them, but we want to learn from them so we don't make them again. All right? It's not about you, raising a riot over this. Just understand that you are powerful. Okay? You are powerful. And you're so powerful, and that makes a difference in your life. Okay? It makes a difference in your life. And the reason it makes a difference in your life is because you are about change. You are about growth. And when we choose to accept our flaws, we grow. So you might be saying to me, John, why should I accept my flaws? Well, it helps us understand why you do or say certain things. It can help you set boundaries. It can help improve relationships, right? Maybe there's a flaw that you have, and that flaw is preventing a relationship from blossoming or preventing an acquaintance from being a good friend. Maybe it's the fact that, you got abused in the past by people and you're afraid to let that wall down. And I can understand that. But maybe that's something you gotta maybe change a boundary on, or at least not make it so that it's like impossible to bring that wall down. But lower that boundary a little bit, where if this happens and this happens, well, I can kind of, lower my wall a little bit. All right. Do something for yourself. Could be taking a bubble bath. The ladies like to take bubble baths. It could be taking a shower. It could be going for a swim, going into the spa or the jacuzzi. Could be going to the sauna. Could be going to a concert. It could be meditating. It could be just taking a rest, closing your eyes and just resting. It could be writing. It could be just being. Huh? Just being. That's when you don't think of anything, you just be. Now you really lost me, John. All right, so many times we try to think of things in our lives, right? But if we just be, then things just happen. Things just happen. Why? The energy in our mind and body, okay, knows where it needs to flow, right? And we said this many times before, that wherever our thoughts are going, that's where the energy is going to flow. Wherever our thoughts are going, that's where the energy is going to flow. Wherever our thoughts flow, that's where our energy flows. So they're both flows. Energy flow, thoughts flow. And if we want to love ourselves, find out what gets you excited about life. What does your body really enjoy? Is it an ice cream cone? Is it a yogurt? Is it a pizza? Is it a certain kind of food that I haven't mentioned? Maybe it's going out for a 5-star dinner. Maybe it's a certain wine, Prosecco, beer, whiskey, or what have you. Maybe loving yourself is just doing what I like to do, which is getting on camera and just expressing my love out to the world. Because I live for 2 reasons: to become a better version of myself and help others become better versions of themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, I am John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur, and I want to say thank you to you guys because we are very close to hitting, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very grateful for this. We are very close at the time of this broadcast of hitting 25. Actually, we've hit 25,000 just while I was saying that. We're very close to hitting 26,000. We're like 25,500 downloads. And we have, on Apple alone, ladies and gentlemen, we have 206 positive ratings. I don't know about you, but that's like so incredible for me. I hope that you'll choose to listen to this content, soak up these nuggets, because it's in understanding how a nugget can affect our lives and then choosing to apply it on a consistent basis, and then we'll see great change to improve it. Have yourself a wonderful evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow. Be sure to check out BelieveMeAchieve.com for more of my amazing creations. And ladies and gentlemen, do like, love, support the channel. Comment below. Tag your friends, colleagues, and associates. Share this out with everyone you know on social media. And be sure to go to my YouTube channels and all the other great channels. And, of course, when you see that link, help keep our content free, make the choice, ladies and gentlemen, to buy my team and I a cup of coffee, a bowl of fruit, or how about a scrumptious bowl of desserts. Either way, you know, we're going to be grateful with those pennies and dollars. We'll invest them into new hardware, new technology, new equipment, new software, even new facilities to give you the most jaw-dropping, motivational content to empower you to have an incredible, amazing life. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, to have an amazing life. And I will tell you that the choice to have an amazing life doesn't come from anybody else. The choice comes from you. Now, you might get opportunities when you bump into other people, but it's you and your alignment that puts us in that path. Have yourself a fantastic evening, and I'm going to catch you guys when?